Michelle Obama was down in Florida, where she was headlining a secret talk, which was invitation only. Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Robin Givhan from The Washington Post was invited, but she got booted out. Michelle went ballistic after Givhan recorded the former First Lady's private conversation, which included spiteful comments about Melania Trump, and dared to make them public. Page 6 is reporting on Michelle Obama going postal when she learned that a Washington Post journalist published a story reporting on Michelle's secret talk. Sarcastically describing Michelle's secret conference as taking place in a sacred space, Robin Givhan knew Michelle would blow a gasket when her words went public. Talk about going postal, reports Page 6. The BET network booted a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist from its conference for publishing a Q&A with Michelle Obama, sparking a social media storm. Page 6 reported the network had invited the Washington Post's Robin Givhan to its syntactically questionable Leading Women Defined conference in Bal Harbour, Florida, but then demanded she leave after she published her article, claiming that Obama's talk had been conducted in a sacred space. Wow, so what was so horrendous that Michelle ordered BET to boot an African-American Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist? Well, Michelle thought she was off the record, and Givhan describes the event as a conversation between friends, between Michelle Obama and former presidential advisor Valerie Jarrett. Givhan describes Jarrett's conversation with Michelle, reporting what was on her mind. Jarrett wanted to know when the President and Mrs. Obama welcomed their successors to the White House. Michelle rambled on about her daughters leaving the White House for the last time and crying when she said goodbye to the staff. Then she changes her tone. And of course, Melania gave me the box. That would be the large Tiffany box that Melania Trump presented to Mrs. Obama, a moment that defied protocol and left Mrs. Obama spinning in circles trying to figure out where to put it because all the staff had disappeared. Wow, are we back to this nonsense again? Michelle's tone was sarcastic. And of course, she gave me the box, as if Melania's gift had been a slap in her face. We all know Michelle did exactly the same thing. She brought a gift and gave it to Laura Bush as the Obamas came to the White House right after the inauguration, which was all captured on video. Givhan states that Michelle made a point to not utter President Donald Trump's name, but she made it clear Mrs. Obama was directing much of her talk at the Trumps. We go high when they go low. Avoidance of uttering a certain name is how Givhan describes the entire talk. But there's more. Michelle still had some jabs to get in about leaving the White House and the Trumps moving in. Givhan's report says, what was Mrs. Obama thinking as she and President Obama waved farewell from Marine One? Bye, Felicia, Jarrett joked. And she left. Of course, this reference by Felicia is a saying which means by bitch, according to the Urban Dictionary. Everyone Michelle knew was leaving with her, so again we find her being very hateful toward the Trumps. Jarrett then asked her, what is her advice to Melania, should she choose to take it, which Michelle answered, take some time to know what you care about and what you can do in the realm of the administration. You have to know what the goals of the administration are. You can't go in with guns blazing until people trust you. Another quite ridiculous claim was Michelle thinking that the audience of The View is not political. Michelle said she wanted to stay out of politics, so she turned her attention to television shows such as The View and Ellen and their middle-of-the-road audiences. Other jabs that seemed directed at Melania was Michelle saying, "I couldn't count on my husband's campaign to protect me. I had to protect myself. They were using me like I was a candidate and supporting me like I was a spouse. I had to learn how to deliver a message," Michelle added, which is a direct hit at Melania. Just this week, Jimmy Kimmel trashed the First Lady for rolling out her cyberbullying campaign for kids. Melania fought back against her critics and told them that she would not be intimidated when it comes to helping kids. Obviously, Robin Gibbon got booted out for recording Michelle's words and publishing them for the world to see. "We are thankful for her transparency and actually doing her job, something most in the mainstream media refuse to do." With Hillary Clinton still traveling around the world and lamenting her loss to Trump and Michelle being hateful toward Melania, Americans are tired of hearing their complaints. It just proves leftists are immature idiots who can't get over a loss. They need to put on their big girl pants and move on with their lives.